Hello cozy friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video we're going to talk about how to romanticize your life and find your main character energy. But before we get started, if you haven't already, I do want to encourage you to subscribe and become a cozy friend by hitting that thumbs up subscribe button and ringing that notification bell. And if you are interested in some extra content, be sure to follow me on my social medias, which are listed down below. So, without further ado, let's get started. The first thing about romanticizing your life that people often tend to have a hard time accepting is the fact that, now be ready for this, it's just the fact that nobody cares. Nobody cares. Everyone is so preoccupied and busy with their own thoughts and in their own lives that we tend to often think that these people are putting more energy and effort into our lives than they really are. They have so much going on in their own heads, and we preoccupy with ourselves thinking that they're judging us or they have opinions of us. And obviously, if we sit down and ask them or think too much about it, then maybe an opinion will form, or maybe we're just stressing ourselves out for no reason. So the first thing is to accept that nobody cares. Number 2 is wake up early. Now, I know that's probably a horrible thing for you night owls out there, but believe it or not, waking up early really makes a difference. Feeling the sunshine from just the early morning, being able to sit down and be more productive, making a cup of coffee, all of that aligns itself with romanticism. Think how beautiful the morning is. Imagine yourself sitting down in your kitchen, working on projects that you need to get done, or reading a book, or just looking out the window. Maybe just actually enjoying the cup of coffee you're drinking. It all goes hand in hand. The third thing is read a book, but read it in nature. Reading it outside truly makes a difference versus reading it indoors in your own home. I find reading my books at home is possible, yes, but there's just something a little more magical about taking it outside and reading. I love to go to one of these little storybook neighborhoods that I live around and read my book there. I truly feel like Belle from Beauty and the Beast, and to me that was just a goal. She is my favorite princess, and to romanticize myself taking a book and going out into nature and reading is absolutely beautiful. And sometimes you're able to strike up conversations with strangers because they're interested in what you're reading. So I 100% recommend taking a book and reading it outside because it's just so relaxing and calming. Number 3, journal. As you know, I am a huge advocate for journaling. I find that it is an amazing way to help keep your emotions balanced as well as keep your memories fresh on paper. So I figured, why not tell my own story? I've read so many lovely books about adventures past and gone on so many journeys with so many fictional characters. Why can't I write my story to one day reread when I'm old, or to hand down to my children so they can see the life I've lived? So I highly, highly encourage you journal. Write the book that you want to write. Number 4, sit and people watch. Now, the way I like to do this is take a book of poetry or just a regular book and kind of just sit down in the hustle and bustle of the town square or the city or wherever I am and just kind of people watch. Now, if you're anything like me, I sometimes like to build scenarios in my head as I see a businessman running down the street, interpreting that maybe he's late for a meeting. Or sometimes I find something beautiful that I want to recreate on paper, whether in descriptive manner or in art form. I found that people watching is truly a beautiful way to enjoy the life that we have here in the now. So go ahead and sit outside and just people watch. Number 5, enjoy your drink. And the reason why I say drink is because I know there are plenty tea drinkers out there. So getting up to prepare yourself your coffee, as I do every single day, or maybe making yourself a nice hot cup of tea, it's just something magical. Relish in the moment that you are making this for yourself. Make it with love. Bless it in the sense of, I'm going to have a great day today. I'm going to drink this. It's going to be delicious. And I'm going to enjoy what I'm doing as I sit down to drink this. For example, I like to sit down and have breakfast and read my book as I'm drinking my coffee. Or I like to play jazz music in the background as I do this. And it's just beautiful to later in the day sit down and reflect upon what you did and say, wow, I did this and it was beautiful. Fall in love with being at home. Now, I know with all the list of stuff that I've given you, you are probably like, Candace, what are you talking about? You just gave me a whole long list and now you're telling me to fall in love with being at home. Yes, I am. There's something comforting about being in your own space, but making it comfortable to you is something totally different. So when you wake up early in the morning, get dressed as if you were going out. Even if you're staying at home, get dressed. Go into the corners of your home that you don't spend a lot of time but wish you could. For example, laying down on your couch reading a book, or sitting by the nook in your dining room or your kitchen and reading or writing something or watching something. Go in your backyard and play with your dog or your cat, or just go outside and just be in the sun. Fall in love with being at home, because home is truly where the heart is. And if you don't enjoy being at home, then it's going to be a sad, lonely start of your mornings and your nights. So the biggest secret I have found is fall in love with being home and who's in your home. Well, that is all that I have for this video. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. And before you go, be sure to become a cozy friend by subscribing, hitting the like button, and ringing that notification bell. And if you are interested in some extra content, my social medias will be linked down below. Remember, this is just what I've picked up over time in how to romanticize my own life, and I really hope that maybe some of these tips and tricks can help you too. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.